guys, this is Crypto Coin Investor. Today we are going to take a look at the Stellar, and I've been covering Stellar when it was just 2.5 cents. So I believed in it, and the people who joined me on the rocket ship are enjoying massive gains. So before we go ahead, hit that like button. That's all I want from you guys. And make sure you subscribe for more cryptocurrency, IC news, and price analysis. So let's move. This is the Binance chart, and this is the Stellar Ethereum chart. I just opened it because I found it so useful for predicting the trends. I use it to see if the Ethereum is going to outpace Stellar in the coming days or so. So right now, it looks like in the coming couple of days or so, the Ethereum is going to outshine Stellar. A few days back we saw a similar move. Stellar pumped, and then it went down around 12.5%, and the correction happened for almost 3 days. So I'm hoping that similar correction will occur, and well, we will see similar we will see the Stellar coming down to somewhere around 0.0038500. But since not a lot of people trade this very pair, we will look at the standard pair, which is Stellar BTC, and I'm going to fetch the Poloniex chart because it gives me the maximum. Let me remove these indicators real quick. Okay, so this is the Stellar BTC chart. Let's take a look at the weekly chart. So back then I predicted that it would take us about 48 bars or 336 days for the Stellar to move, and we actually took a little bit more than that, like a month or so, but I'm fine with it. The Stellar is now moving up, and there is very little resistance between here and 1700 sats. That being said, there are some minor resistances here and there. For example, there is some tough resistance at about 1200 sats or so, and then at 1450 sats. Other than that, we are going just fine. Nothing goes up in a straight line. So if you take a look at the daily chart, you'll see that we have pumped, and then we had some correction. We pumped, and then we had correction. Again, we have pumped a lot, but be careful. This is not where I would normally ask you guys to take entry. Do not FOMO into any asset, and wait for the corrections. The corrections will occur, and I am expecting a good time to enter. Good time to enter for you guys would be somewhere between the 900 and 980 sats. So these are the moving averages here, and we see currently support at 1021 sats and another major support at 912 sats. So that's what I just said. You got to place buyers in between, and this is 20-day moving average going up, so most probably it will come down and test this 20-day moving average once again before moving up. Nothing goes up in a straight line. We've seen that in the past as well. Went up, came down. However, is this time different? It appears so, because when you look at the monthly chart, the Stellars are out of there's basically no selling pressure right now. So let me remove this, and we are also approaching monthly resistance, which is at 1200 sats, and we are going to take some time before we cross this monthly resistance. You can see that in the past as well. This was a 20-day moving average, and it took us nearly a month to pass this 20-day moving average on the monthly. So you gotta be patient. I think the month of August will be really stellar for the Stellar, so keep an eye on that. Would I recommend you short if you already hold Stellar? Look, if you're a pro trader and if you can spend your entire day looking at the screen, go ahead, do it. I am shorting some Stellar right now because I know what I'm doing, but if you're a naive trader, don't do it, man. Stellar we are just getting started. I mean, it's a long way to go. So if your short goes wrong, you can lose your Stellar. So don't do that. If you are into shorting, unless you know what you're doing. So let's take a look at the Stellar USDT chart. This is the weekly chart of Poloniex. As you can see here, let me remove these. So on the USDT chart, we are approaching major resistance area, and there is heavy resistance at 0.103. We had a strong rejection last week and as well as this week as well. So most probably next week or so we will be able to blow past this. However, if we are not able to do so, we may come down and test 0.082 for moving up, and I think we will do that. We have done that in the past as well. You can see that here. We went up, went back, test the moving averages here, the green line, and then moved up. Nothing goes up in a straight line, even on the macro level. So if you think you have missed the ship, have some patience. And even if you miss the ship, there are plenty of other projects out there. Do not FOMO if you have missed the boat. So Stellar is looking good. What are my next targets for Stellar? Let's take a look at the USDT chart, and you can see that the next one is at around 14 cents. And then significant resistance at around this level, which is about 18 cents. It's very stiff resistance, and I think we'll be completing this wave at when we reach this resistance, because a lot of people who have entered now, the big players, they would be able to earn quite a lot of money. It is about 77% from here, and even if you do a big correction after touching this level, it will still be around 40%. So if you have entered now at 10 cents, it would make sense to take some profits at around 14 cents and then throw your entire bag away at 18 cents. So let's take a look at the BTC chart and see what are our targets. I've already mentioned that this appears to be the next target, 1460 sats, and then of course this is our final target for this wave, 1800 sats. And if the FOMO kicks in, we may even see 2100 sats, but I don't see it touching 2100 sats right now. I think we will touch 1400 sats, then move up like this, touch this 1800 sats, and come down again back to 1400 sats, and maybe 1100 sats again, then move up to 1800 sats, and then to 2200 sats. So nothing will go up. The Bitcoin also looks a little bit dumpy, so keep an eye on that, because that can spoil the altcoin parties, and it has done that in the past. So that's all about it. Those were my targets for the BTC pair and the USDT as well. Hope you liked this video. Again, all I need from you guys is just a like, and that's all about it. Hope you like this video, and take care. Bye bye.